I'm Zach Naylor, co-founder and CEO at Aurelius. I've been working in the UX research and product strategy world for a little more than 15 years now. And one of the things that I know for sure, and I know that you know, is that by learning the most you can about your customers is going to give you the best chance of creating the best product and experience that you can. But the challenge is a lot of times we don't have research skills on the team, we don't have budget to spend on it, or we don't have time to spare on the project to do additional research. Well, Aurelius helps you with all of those things because it's a platform where you can gather all of your customer research, notes, and data, make sense of it fast, turn it into insights and action. And by doing this in Aurelius, you're creating a central place where you can search, share, organize, and reuse all of this in one spot. So let's take a look. In Aurelius, everything you do pretty much starts in a project. Now you can come in here and gather everything you know, let's say, in doing some research about the sign-up process. Now we have a bunch of different ways you can get notes and data into Aurelius. We're not going to go through all of them, we don't have the time, but we have very rich note-taking, tagging capabilities within Aurelius, where you can either take your notes manually in here, or you can even drop audio and video recordings in Aurelius to transcribe them with near human accuracy. And we do that in over 180 different languages and dialects. You can come back in here, review parts of this as you go.
And one of the things is
you can even create clips and highlight reels from these files in Aurelius. So all you have to do is hit
And
create
you know,
clip.
in my previous
You can then save that, work with it, tag it, just like I made with this clip here. You get all that data in here, then you need to work with it and figure out what you learned. Aurelius helps with that in a bunch of ways too. So we do automatic keyword analysis for every single note group, or in our case, interview. This happens automatically, and then you can come in and filter down by these keywords to see all your notes with the word research really quickly. You can even do this by searching across all of these interviews. You don't have to work within one document. If we wanted to look for the word report, we can do that. It's going to show us all the notes that match from every interview we did or customer call we had, and then highlight only the notes that have that keyword. Now you can then take these notes and select them even across multiple interviews. This is the best part. And then what you can do is you can tag these in bulk. So you can very quickly capture a theme or tag them all in bulk where you can spend time and review that later. Now, speaking of doing further analysis and making sense of this stuff, the project tags page is going to let you see everything you tagged in this project. So we could see everything tagged, taking notes, creating reports, or both. We're going to get all that data together rather than having to use a spreadsheet or post-it notes on a wall, that kind of thing. We can very quickly get that data and spend time with it to figure out what we learned. And there's a ton that we do to help you figure out patterns and frequency here as well. We do the automatic keyword analysis on this selected data, happens automatically. You can filter down by that here. We also show you subtags. So while we're seeing everything with the tag taking notes or creating reports, these are tags that we also use within that data. We can then filter down and segment even faster. All of these things happen automatically. You can even come in here, see everything tagged as taking notes, creating reports. That's also negative because you would have had sentiment to these notes. You can see everything with those tags that's also negative and even has the word report. Very powerful here how you can slice and dice data, get to exactly what you were looking to learn. When you do that, you then need to say, here's something that we learned, here's a key finding. Now we call that a key insight in Aurelius, and this is when somebody asks you, what did you learn from research? This is what you're going to answer. Now you create key insights, they can have names and descriptions. You could say, we learned most people share findings in a report. But then what you can do is take all of your notes and data and attach that to key insights. So these are parts of transcripts, notes you took, observations you made, and you can even attach any highlight reels, clips, or documents from your project to give more context and sort of rich evidence and data to back up and show people why this key insight matters. Now these key insights can be sent to over 5,000 different apps using our Zapier integration, or you can push them directly to Jira with our native integration. So once you've done this, you want to turn research into action. That's what recommendations are for. You can then say, here's what we think you should do based on the research we did. So for example, you might say, we should redesign the sign-in form. Lots of people said that it was confusing. You can capture that, right? And then you can even link your key insights to it. So now what you have is the recommendation, here's what I think we should do, and the research that backs it up. Now these key insights and recommendations are all findable by any keywords in the name or tags that you've added. That's true even across projects. Now, these recommendations can also be sent to over 5,000 apps with the Zapier integration, or push these to Jira, get them in the hands of your engineering and product teams really quickly to work with, and bridge the gap between research and design and product engineering. Aurelius then makes a report for you automatically. What we do is we take every key insight and recommendation you've made, and they get added to a report, which you can see. You can also edit and add additional stuff to, like any highlight reels, clips, or documents from your project can be added to the report right here. You can even edit this and polish things up. Think PowerPoint Lite if you want to change font color, size, spacing, background, that kind of thing. And when you're ready to get this in somebody else's hands, you can share it in a couple ways. Export this as a PDF, share it with whoever you want, or you could even share this as a live link with anybody, and they don't even need an account to see it. It would go right to their inbox. They click on the link, they can see exactly what I see here. Now, when you have all of this together, you work in a product team, you want to see across all of your projects, that's where our universal search comes in. You can find everything in Aurelius across all of your projects by keywords, tags, or both. Search by those, you're going to see everything that matches across every single project. Pretty straightforward, but very powerful when you need it, where you're no longer searching through multiple different PowerPoint decks, spreadsheets, emails, SharePoint, etc. And when you find everything you're looking for, you can organize it by collections. This is one of our most popular features. If somebody asked, what do we know about how people make reports? What we can do is create a new collection about that topic, and we can take key insights, recommendations, and any clips and highlight reels from all across Aurelius, organize them together in one place, and quickly answer that question. We see people use it for that. They see people using it to organize everything by product, persona, department, whatever you need to do. And just like our reports, you can share these with anybody as a live link, and they don't even need an account to see it. If you have any questions, reach out, and we'll chat with you soon.